This might cause controversial problems, but hear me out. Hear me out. I believe AI can really help out in storytelling and expose in a positive way, or really not expose, but express the very creative mind and expose the very non-fast money, delusional mind. Why I say that is because of the fact that I'm a living example of how AI has really helped me in my life. I'm not saying that it's an overnight success or that it's nothing, but AI has helped me in my workflows. Through the grace of God, around October 2025, I was just generating little images, just playing around with the AI platform, and then eventually I decided I should do a kid's story because I was doing a Lion and a Man. And when I was doing the Lion and the Man, I said, you know what, I should make them kids. And then that's when the idea came in. The idea of me making a story which is called The Best Yet to Come. This right here, this children's book. This came because of the fact that it was inspired by my human creative ability through the help of God. I listened to a sermon my pastor was preaching on November. That was a confirmation that that's what the title of the book should be called, because he made a sermon about it, The Best Yet to Come, talking about Jesus and how his first miracle was a wedding, and how his last miracle or his return will be in the form of a wedding, metaphorically speaking, spiritually. And I know that doesn't make sense to what the story is, but throughout all that, he was explaining how Jesus left his hometown, went around, did his stuff, then come back to his hometown with success. And it kind of inspired a little bit of the story here because of the fact that this is an original story of a duo, of a lion cub and a young boy who came together and was inspired to do great things. The little boy, which he's a man in this image, and it's a lion, adult lion in this image. As the story starts, the lion is very courageous, brave. The little boy, he's kind of courageous. He's kind of interested in what he wants. He's kind of curious on what he wants to do, but he's kind of nervous, right? And so the lion just continues to encourage him. Eventually, they dealt with some pitfalls, some bad moments, some sad moments, some great moments, some down moments, but they made it together. And even when they were separated, the main character, the main protagonist, Matthew, kept on going. And when he became an adult, he became more independent, and his lion friend came with him along the way, which led him to more growth as you see the story if you decide to purchase it. AI hasn't just helped me with storytelling, but it has helped me beyond storytelling. My YouTube thumbnails are now made through AI, but it's still my human idea, my human perception of what I'm doing. Just like with the children's book, just picking back to that, the plot, the characters, everything was all documented and written by me. The only thing the AI did was generated the images. That's all. It just generated the images. It didn't do nothing else. And so, if you can do that as a creative, anyone else can in the right way. Because people can always say there's AI slop, there's AI this, there's AI that. But the AI slop comes from people who are not creative. It comes from people who are just wanting fast money, don't care, maybe even scamsters. But real creative people who can't afford or who may not have the skill set in certain fields, they will utilize something like what I did to succeed in their path. And there are a lot of real creative people out there who really want to get their stuff out there. And with AI, it helps to get out there even more. And some of this is really people's best of blessings to help them. That's why I believe AI is pretty much helpful in the world of a creative. It helps my workflows. It helps me sometimes clear my thoughts when I need help on certain things. Now I'm starting to improve better mentally with certain things because of that. I'm not saying that it's needed in my life. I'm just saying it's just a tool. I was doing great before it, but it enhanced me with it. Because last year I always had the thought of a children's book, but it was just a little small idea. Wasn't thinking that because I don't illustrate. I'm not good at illustrating. I don't have the money to fund an illustrator. And look what happened. The Lord just put that thought into me months later, last year, and I did it. And now I have a TV show adapted right from this, with the lion and the man, the human boy, who's the human and the lion, on a TV show. It's called Matthew and Leo, The Missing Chapters. Links down below if you want to check it out for your kids. And I'm doing that. And I'm not just doing this, but I'm also expanding. I'm also planning on doing a superhero IP. The release is planning to be 2028, 2029. I'm not going to go into details on what it is yet. But if this book can be successful, then I'll do more. And show to the people my expressive work that I'm great at. And expose the AI slop people and expose the people who are against it. Because you have to have a balance with it. You don't have to utilize it all the way, and you don't have to disutilize it all the way. It's a balance of both worlds. Because AI is helping people who may have disabilities, who may can't write with fingers or type with fingers, but can use their voice. They might use their little foots if they can. They might only use their hands if you don't have a foot. AI is not just helping from like the phone perspective, but even with robots and different things. What if this glitch? What if this do that? There'll be humans to watch. I bet you right now in this current era we're living in the 2020s, as it's recording, it's going to be fine. Hopefully in the future it does be alright. Because you wouldn't want no dangerous stuff going on. But AI is not bad. AI can really express your creativity if you know what you're doing. And with my story and example, this can show you here that now when it comes to going into the process of doing all this, I can help you if you want me to go more in depth about it on another YouTube video. But my name is Brendan Brown. I'm a 4-time author, podcast host, content creator, motivational speaker, 20 years old. You can follow me at Brownstay100 on all socials, BROWNSTAY100. And for my children's stuff, just type in the best yet to come, Brendan M. Brown, and you'll find it right here. And leave a 5-star review if you purchased the book. Thank you.